Here we are out in the old bottle site. Been out here for about maybe 5 years now. And last time I decided to just come around here and explore, and I found a new hole. 5 years and still going. So I came here a couple of weeks ago and just dug around, hoping for a new spot, and here it is. All these ferns, well, except for those over there, but most of these ferns are an undug spot. Couldn't dig here before because of that tree. It died a few years back and then fell down. So I left this shovel here to mark off the spot, and now we're getting ready to go digging. We've been digging here a few minutes, and I thought I got something nice, but turns out it's just a Heinz ketchup bottle. This site produces a lot of these. Came out right out of this hole here, so you can see where the hole was. I'm probably sitting on top of a bunch of bottles here. Brown piece came out of there. Let's see if we can. I have to switch hands so I can do a little live dig. Hopefully we'll get something out of here. My left hand is a bit shaky, but I gotta dig with my right hand. There's a big root in the way. I'm also keeping an eye out for marbles and all that. Remember, there were a ton of them out here. Yep, just you get these a lot too, just crown top beer pieces. I remember a few years back, I dug out a hole of them, literally a hole, full of these things. It was pretty crazy. We had to dig out at least maybe 18 of them. Whoever was dumping here, sure liked their beer, I tell you that much. They love their beer and their whiskey. Alright, well, I'll get back to you if I find anything interesting. Something tells me I gotta be in the 20s to 30s part of the dump, because here's a bottle. I guess it's gonna be some kind of a Pond's cream. Oopsies. I wanna kill my camera, but we gotta dig around it. Very gently, so we don't break it. By hitting a ton of glass, I decided to pull back the layer a tiny bit. Now that I get to it. No, it's not broken. Okay, it's not a Pond's. I'm not exactly sure what it could be. Nothing on the inside. Still a pretty neat find though. First decent thing of the day. I'm not sure if it was an olive jar or a pickle jar. Seems a little too small to be a pickle jar to me, so could have been an olive jar, but look at that lip. It's really nice. That would have been a very nice hole. Whew, boy, it's tough digging out here. I expanded my hole this way and I'm just digging myself out. So I only found one thing so far, and it's a pretty decent find. It's just a cap, but it has E.G. Rich on the top. New York, Gibson's. Wonder if that was a medicine or... not sure. No cracks, no chips. Beautiful bubbles right there. But yeah, it's a pretty dry spot so far. I'm not quite giving up yet. Digging out with that tiny little shovel. Handle broke off it last time I was here. Yep, just a little cap there. See, I got 2 horseshoes here. That's a pretty decent sized horseshoe, right? Just your regular horse. What was this? Look at the size comparison on this thing. Hold on. Look at the size comparison here. What was that? Baby horse or something? Donkey. Still has little nail holes in it. Can't tell if it's got any words. I doubt it does. Definitely a horseshoe of some sort, but I thought it was very strange to find something that small. Figured I should do a live dig because I'm hitting stuff I'm really hitting stuff now. It's not broken. The top of the head isn't broken. It's some doll's head. Perhaps a hat went on there or something. Haven't found any arms or legs or anything yet. I did find a piece to a large Colchester bottle, a local bottle. I'll put a picture of it up right now. But Ball Digger's page likes doll heads, so I figured I'd at least post it there. But look at this. They're getting out crock pieces and all that stuff. Finally hit the big hole that produces, but it doesn't produce anything big, anything whole. You know, they're bones. Ooh, someone's been buried here. No, it's just probably pig or cow. I had to guess. There are a ton of them around here. I could build a house, I swear. Look at all those bricks. And that's not even half of the bricks I found. Of course, when I get out the camera to dig a live spot, there's nothing. Just some bottom glass. What's that? Ooh! That's a pot. You know what that means. Still hasn't been dug. I love it. That's a very good sign at this particular dump that nothing has been dug. When you get these porcelain-lined metal pots. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope it's in good... No, it's broken, but... Yep, it's coming out. Oh, yeah. Wow. Nothing has been dug here. Sometimes you find these pots and they have bottles inside. Look at that, a saw blade. I'm sure that none of you are impressed by this, but you don't know this place like I do. When you find stuff like this, that's a very, very good sign. Oh boy, I gotta... Oh, no, that's not whole. Thought I got something right there, but it's just a broken piece. Beaker of some kind. Find a lot of those too. Yep. Well, all right. Well, when I get something worth digging out, I'll bring the camera back. Just got this little guy out of our newly expanded hole. Let's see. It's a Hood's. Let's see. Hood's pills. Dosage. 1 tablet. Oop. Come on. It's not focusing. Hold on a minute. There we go. Mosquito. Dosage 1.4 pills. Still has the cap and everything. I think that's really neat. That's a keeper for sure. Nice bottom. Joys among joys. Could be our biggest bottle of the day. Check it out. Right in the ash. Ooh, baby. Got some rocks above there. Probably a bunch of bricks too. Reminds me of a Lydia E. Pinkham's. It's ready to come out. Ready? Need to see that. Hold on, I'll pull it out with my left hand. Alright guys, here she comes. Easy. No, it's not a Pinkham's. It's a blank bottle, but... You know what? Biggest one of the day. It's whole, no cracks. God, that's really nice. Look at that. Man. I love bottle digging, man. I tell you what. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Some kind of a flavoring bottle. I'm not exactly sure. But yep, like I said earlier, spot is undug. Dug out a little baby's arm before. I didn't show that on camera, but you know what they all look like. Those little dolls. Now we come across more broken stuff, then whole stuff again. Digging with my left hand, so it's a little bit slow. We've got a lot of bricks coming out here. Look at that. It's handmade. They're all handmade. Construction scraps, I'm guessing, but you never know. Never know what happened out here and why they dumped out here. There's a really big piece of glass here. Just a warranted flask, I'm guessing. That's what it looks like from the sides of it right there. Yep. Just, we're gonna dig through all the junk. I want to try to get as many live digs in as I can, because they're more entertaining than just showing you what happens. Right? But I gotta put the camera down because I can't dig with just one hand. So if I come across anything nice, you'll see it. Alright guys, we got another one here. Looks like a run-of-the-mill blob top medicine. I don't know if it's whole yet. Oh, what's that? No, it's a rock. Okay, let's try pulling it gently. It's whole. Yep, just your ordinary run-of-the-mill medicine. That's what it seems like to me anyhow. 1900s, 1920s I'm guessing. Based on, you know, what I have found around the hole. Look at the imprint that left in there though. That was sitting there for all those years. Isn't that mad? That's crazy. Let's see if we can get something else to pop up out of here on live camera. Ooh, that'll be exciting. I don't think we're gonna get anything to get out of here though. Nothing ever pops up for me on live camera. Unless if it's like a mason jar lid or whatever. I thought I felt glass here. I guess I'm lying to you guys. Sorry. What's that? Seashell. Nope. Oh, what is that? Must be a very chipped bowl. Speaking of bowls and plates and whatnot. Anybody? Oh, no. Hold on a sec. Alright, now that's focused. Anybody recognize that name? Something CDM France. It's very old. It's broken in half. I was just curious about it. Oh boy. I was digging out while clearing myself out here. I think we got a Colchester bottle. I think it's whole. Oh baby, look at that. There we go. Let's pull it out. Yep, HP Buell Druggist. There she is. Another Colchester bottle. What's that? I think it's got the original medicine inside. Ooh, that's a first. That's a first for me. I'll have to wait until I get that home. Wowee, man. I love these things. Hold on, let me get the macro on and then I'll show you what it really looks like. HP Buell Druggist. There's their little logo. Colchester, Connecticut. That's very beautiful. I love this thing. Usually they've got little dates at the bottom. Looks like January 5th, 1890. 1899? Hard to really tell. I do think that's the original medicine. Ooh, what's in there? Do you see that floating around? You get some nasty stuff at these bottle dumps. But I'm excited about this. I can't believe that. If that's the original medicine, I'll have to send it over to Pfizer and figure it out. But yep, our good old Colchester bottle. This is a strange one. It's milk glass. It's got paint on it. Can't tell what it was. And it's a screw cap, but it has a ground lip. It's got to be very early 1900s. I'm trying to shake it out. That's all that was in there. What could that have been? A barber bottle or something? I'm not sure. The bottom doesn't really reveal much. I thought I heard a deer. I really want to show you guys the deer out here. They're beautiful. Anyway, yeah. It's just a screw cap with a ground lip. So I place it at the early 1900s. Or did they have screw caps in the 1800s? I'm not totally sure. Just a little bit of an update out here. I've expanded the hole out to here. Got this little stone here. But, I dug out this jar. Just a regular little jar. And I poured it out. There's a clay marble inside. Wouldn't you know it? A little tiny clay marble. In the ground for all those years. It's so clean. Look at how clean that is. That's amazing. It's gonna go right with my marble collection. It's a good day today. Just got a couple of things to show off to keep the video alive. I love getting little lead pieces. I don't know why. It's always fascinated me, lead. And a heartbreaker here. This would have been a really nice blob top. Look at that bottom there. Newark, New Jersey. Now, if anybody owns this bottle, excuse me, mosquitoes, you might know what that is. Gotta reapply my bug spray. Yeah, you might know what that is. That little logo there. It's a really big heartbreaker there. Look at all this stuff. That water over there? Nah, frozen. I haven't been able to drink any water all day. Alright, well, I'm keeping that lead piece. It's going in the bag. Big bottle digging tip. When it's in the middle of July, and you want cold, fresh water, don't put it in the freezer. You know why? If you put it in a milk jug like this, it's all gonna pour right out of the bottom. That's why it's laying like that. Look, the rock is soaked. I got a few sips of water. I'm well hydrated now. That's a little irritating there. I keep missing live digs. I'm sorry. Things just keep falling out of the hole. Here we have pretty cool looking stopper. It's like an amber brown. Beautiful.